right, so we're looking at my new 50K combines that I'm trading in Topstep X. So our first day is down. We got 1 day complete. Made $893. So far, so good. Good start. And I need to make $3,000 to pass the combine. So well on the way there. If I can, make $500 on the next 4 or 5 days, then 4.5 days, whatever, then I'll be good to go. I'll get past this combine. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll red days in there. But either way, next couple weeks, if not this week, these 50Ks should be done. I only did 2 50K combines, this one and this one. So they look the same because I copy traded it. And then I just added 2 more tonight. I wanted to do a test run with just 2 for my first trades, just in case something weird was there that I didn't understand or I made a mistake. I didn't want it to affect 4 combines. So I got 2 out of the gate, which I wish I did all 4 because gold was such a high probability today. But all good. Added the 2 more, so now I got 4 in there. And I got that one oddball 150K combine for Ninja Trader that is kind of just hanging out over there. I wish I didn't get that because then I can have 5 50Ks here to copy trade, but I'll have to do 4 for now. So that's where we're at. So let's get into today's trades, and hopefully we can make some more money and get these combines passed. All right, so here we are with gold setting up with a trade. A little bit of more of a test trade here with gold right now with all 4 combines. Kind of curious if they'll all have great fills. How does this end up working when I have this many? What does it do? So looking for this trade right here with gold setting up in just a couple minutes. What do we got here? 3 minutes before this candle close. You can see that right there on that. And then I'll be jumping in short on gold if it can continue to break down here a little bit for a run back down somewhere in this zone here. So we'll see. We'll see what the thing ends up telling me once this thing closes, and I'll bring it to you. Okay, got about a minute left. I'm just going to get one contract here because the risk is around $550, $570, somewhere in that zone. So one contract with gold. Turn off that VPN. Got 50 seconds left. Going to go short here. Okay, I'm going to jump in short with my button right here. Sell 1.
Order filled.
Okay, so in short and put my stop in. Buy stop 1. All right, and then my target is 6734. Okay, so far trade's going pretty good. I'm curious about something here. If I'm copy trading, so I've linked these other accounts to this one account. So this is the leader account. If I click on this and I come down to a follower account, say 39, which one is that? Let's go with one that's already got a lot of money in it. All right, 55. That's the, yeah, 55. All right, so if I go to 55, I wonder if I can close my position just for this account. No, it doesn't look like I can. Close position, no. Can't do it. So once trade copy or follower account, no manual trading allowed. So once you copy trade, all those counts are committed to go together. I can't then go in each individual one and exit the trades at separate times. So that's too bad. That would have been a nice feature to be able to do if copy trade to all jump in at the same time. And then if I wanted to come in and exit a particular account, that would have been nice to be able to do that. But can't do it. All right, so let's go back to the main account. Leader, L leader. All right, so far so good. On its way down, you can see my stop zone, my target zone. Right here tells you that it's a 1-to-1 risk reward. If I move this around, that changes. So you can see where 1.5 and 2.0 would be and all that stuff. But right now we're just looking for a 1-to-1, which not even, I'm probably going to end up out somewhere right in here. Be a little bit less than a 1-to-1 risk reward on this trade. My stop goes where it's supposed to go. My target is where my target's supposed to be. And that's pretty much how I trade. And that's based off of a proven statistical probability of success. A lot of times that'll get me more than a 1-to-1. And sometimes it doesn't get me a 1-to-1. It gets me a little bit less. But it all averages out to be at least a 1-to-1 or better. So and then right now we are right here at a major support area. So it could be a lot of bouncing that takes place here. But I'm looking for it to get to the bottom of that support area before it decides to go anywhere. So a lot of times, people will put their stops somewhere in here, and if they're long. So a lot of times I think the market will come down, run those stops, fake out, breakout before ripping higher if it's going to rip higher. So that's what I'm looking for. Push down into this area right here before I take my trade off the table. on this short, and it may just push all the way through. We'll have to wait and see. If it pushes all the way through, it'll get to my target, and then I anticipate it'll bounce back up, possibly run some stop runs for the shorts that may jump in at the break of this, but I'm looking to get out of my trade once it breaks there. Now if it wants to break here, come back up, retest, and then start to make lower lows, that's a different trade. Yeah, so far this area is showing a little bit of support. Still making lower lows though, but it's definitely still making it work, slowly getting through it, grinding its way through this support area. I'm going to put a limit order in because in gold fashion it could spike through and then rip higher. All right, there in the target, just in case it wants to get a spike in there. If it wants to rip lower, then I missed a move lower. I don't get to squeeze more out, it's fine. But this is a pretty big support area, so I anticipate it'll spike into there and rip up. All right, so we're going to see here with gold, we had that green that broke above those reds. So did we make a high? Now we're making a low, and then a lower high to a lower low. We'll have to wait and see here, or is this just going to want to come back up and start to make new highs in a day? Over here is that combine, that 150K combine I don't really care about. Trading NQ today, made another $1,800 in this combine, so now I'm up to $154,438. I need to get to 159 to pass it. So I got 10 days left before it rebuilds. So hopefully I can get this thing passed so I don't get rebuild. And then I'll just have an XFA, 150K XFA hanging out for special occasions while I copy trade over in Topstep X. But nice day over here, $1,800 day. So, okay, day is running out on me over here in the combines. I'm copy trading. So I'm going to head out. I move my limit order up so I can get out. It really becomes, you know, a losing trade if it gets there. But there's only a short time left on the day, and if it dips back in, I'd rather take a small loss on it. And then I don't know. We'll see what happens if they have to auto liquidate me, what price I end up out at, and so on. So we'll see if gold can go ahead and just give a little dip back down in here, take a small loss, or maybe it'll hit the target or the stop target, which is not good. But either way, it's a small loss. You know, losing half of what I made yesterday, not a big deal. So that's how trading is, right? You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. All right, I'll bring that conclusion to you, but it'll be much later because I'm going to head out. All right, so I made it back before the market closed, but not fast enough to be able to try to break even on the day. So I ended up getting stopped out for a small loss right here in this candle. My entry was right down here on this line here. So had I put my stop to break even, I would have got out break even on the day. Yeah, I wish I would have put my stop to break even. But at the same time, you know, I didn't know if I was going to make it back in time for the market to close, if this was going to run the clock out, what's going to happen if they have to auto liquidate, and the probabilities were high that it was going to come back down and retest this support area here before moving higher. And sure enough, end up coming back through. So I could have had a small green day today, but I'll take my $93 red day. That's a small little tiny red day if I'm doing $500 risk reward. So get back a tiny bit yesterday with those other combines, and the new combines are going to start down a tiny bit. Had I traded Bitcoin today, it would have been an awesome day. So right here, Bitcoin had indicated a short trade this morning, but I wasn't here to trade it. Would have been a really nice trade, risking 500 to make 1,000 on Bitcoin. So I could have had a nice day today had I traded my Bitcoin and my gold. Two combines are at $5,800 or $50,800, and then the brand new ones now are down, you know, $49,906, less than $100. So not a biggie. All right, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow.